Hi guys, it's JB here, and again, I don't want to. You know what? I don't want to make these videos every bleeding summer because I've had enough of doing them. But it's getting repetitive now. It's getting ridiculous. Um, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and that sort of thing. But it's going to be a little rant. I'll try and keep it as clean as possible for New Cason's benefit, and I hope he's well soon. But I'm angry. And the man that has caused my anger, you won't believe it, so you won't be surprised to hear, not for the first time I've done these videos, is a certain Mr. Mike Garlick, because he is, undermining what the progress of our football club, Burnley Football Club, right? I'm a Burnley fan, as you know, and the bloke is reluctant to back Sean Dyche with money to strengthen the side. It looks as if we're going to lose out on a lot of good players this summer. I'm seeing other clubs in the Premier League strengthening beyond belief. I mean, Brighton have done more in the bloody window than what we have. Aston Villa have done more in the window than what we've had. I mean, our board are in a shocking summer. First, the contract debacle back in June, when after restart, and now this. I'm sorry, but when is Mike Garlick going to back the manager? Enough is enough. If you can't be bothered, Mike Garlick, go away. Go away. Because you quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, you're holding the club back. You're holding Sean Dyche back. Looks like we're going to miss out on Matty Cash. Nottingham Forest would have been a great centre back. Would have complemented me and Tarkowski well in case of one of those got injured. Now he looks as if he's on his way to Aston Villa. We could have had that Eze from QPR, but Crystal Palace have got him instead. I'm naffed off that's happened. There's so many good players that we could have had again slip through the net. And why? Because Mike Garlick cannot be bothered to back Sean Dyche. It's annoying. It's every single summer, or every single transfer summer or winter transfer window, we seem to, I don't know. It's getting annoying, quite honestly, and it's getting to the stage now where I'm starting to wonder, are Burnley going to ever progress? And the answer at the moment is no. When it all comes down to those two words again, doesn't it? No ambition. Is it any wonder? I mean, the board should have listened straight away last year to Sean Dyche, back in June when we had all these contract players. We should have moved everything on earth to re-sign Jeff Henrik, to re-sign a couple more of the players. Because our squad, let's be honest, is completely and utterly threadbare. It's a joke. If we get injuries to key players like Pope or McNeil or Wood or Barnes again, I mean, we're going to be. I mean, is it any wonder that Burnley fans get absolutely annoyed with the board? Against Manchester City last season, away from home, because of the contract debacle, we had to put two goalkeepers on the bench. Now, if for any other chairman that would have set alarm bells ringing, Mark Garlick thinks, we'll just, I'll just sit there and reap the money. And what's annoying a lot of Burnley fans is, and it's annoying me as well, is that we're into a fifth season. We're supposed to be, I don't care what anybody thinks, we're supposed to be an established Premier League club. We have finished in the top 10 twice in 2 years. That's how good a club we are doing. This is how good a job Dyche is doing. And what's the board thanking him for? What's the board thanks for all these things that he's doing for us? He's getting it's no thanks, because it's just literally he's having to do it on peanuts. It's a joke. We have banked in excess of 700 to 800 million pounds over the last 5 years, or 7 or 8 years, right? We're into our 5th season in this latest spell as a Premier League club, right? Why are we not giving Sean at least £100 million to strengthen the squad? 4 quality additions that could make the squad better. We could have a cup run. We could have a go at winning one of the cups. I'm sick and tired of this lack of upward mobility from our board. It's a joke. It's an utter joke. And Mike Garlick, if you can't be bothered to back Sean Dyche, I've said it before and I'll be more than happy to say it again. Resign, get lost, get out of the club, because you're not worth it. You are not worthy of being Burnley's chairman. You claim you're a fan. No, you're not a fan. You're not a true Burnley fan. You're in it for the money, pal. Back the manager. Otherwise, hop it. Because enough is enough now. Because if it's going to come to the stage at the end of the next window where Sean Dyche isn't backed enough, if I was Sean Dyche, I'd turn around and say, right, I'm off. And nobody, believe me, nobody would blame him for that. Our board is a complete and utter joke. And I'm not ashamed to say it. We need major investment. We've got a threadbare squad. This is what Mike Garlick doesn't get. He needs to know this. We need to replace the Jeff Hendricks of this world. Is it any wonder Jeff Hendrick coming out with comments like Newcastle's a better club than Burnley? Because our board are just a bunch of cheapskates. They're like the Oystons used to be at Blackpool, are beginning to get that way. They're banking the money. Well, as far as I'm concerned, enough is enough. Right, here's an ultimatum for Mike Garlick. Now, Garlick, you either one, back the manager with money, 80 to 100 million pounds for new players. We need 4 quality players. We can get them, right, with that money. Spend that money, 100 million. Even if we got relegated, we'd be okay. We'd still be solvent as a club because we banked all that, 700-800 million. 100 million. We're not asking for miracles. We're asking for 100 million. We're not asking for about £2 billion, and we're not asking for Manchester City type money. 100 million pounds to have a go at strengthening and keep us a top 10 club and get potentially winners one of the cups this season. That's all I'm asking. Now, is that too hard or is that too much to ask, Garlick? Or are you hard of hearing? Because quite frankly, you're in it for the money. You ain't backing Sean Dyche. And if that's the case, you know what to do, don't you? Hop it. Enough is enough. You either back the manager or you get gone, as far as I'm concerned. And we'll find someone who can be bothered, who can actually be bothered to back the manager, to get the players that he wants for the club. We've missed out on players possibly now like Matty Cash and Danny Zay at QPR. He would have been fantastic for us. It's a joke, Garlick. Get it sorted! Or just ship away. That's all I've got to say. I'm sorry it's a rant. It's been on my mind for a long time, for the last week. I had to get some frustration out. I'll see you all next week for the England game where we do commentary. But I had to say what I had to say. Hopefully it's not come across too badly. And Newcastle, don't worry. It's just me ranting at Mike Garlick. So don't worry. So if it scares you, I am sorry. But there are several things in this video that needed to be said. and I've got it off my chest now. So don't hold it against me, please. But again, leave a like if you want. Hit the notifications. Subscribe to the channel. We need the subscribers. You know, it's free. It's free to listen to my rant about Burnley and the commentary. So just hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications. But I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not happy with the hierarchy of Burnley Football Club. Mike Garlick, if he doesn't back the manager, he knows what to do. As far as I'm concerned, get lost. He needs to get lost. Anyway, I'll see you at the weekend. But I'm not happy, buddy. But until the weekend, I'll see you later.